Hello, man. This is Howard Dare. Thanks for stopping by. So one of my problems here is my microphone. No matter what I do, my audio comes out without any ability to cut through. It's as if the entire mid-range is cut out, the bass is pumped up, and there's no high end. So all of what I say comes out like blah, 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 blah. And it isn't fair. It isn't right. That's not how I'm speaking. That's not what's going on here. And yet that's what's getting reproduced, and that's what you hear. Okay, so it's an inexpensive condenser microphone, like 20 or 30 bucks on eBay. I used to have good microphones until this woman found out that I was Mgtow, falsely accused me, and I got arrested and put away for about 6 years. So it's a big deal, right? And where is the Mgtow content? I search for Mgtow content. You know what I find when I, search live? Nothing. Do you know what I find when I search, show me the Mgtow content from today? Virtually nothing. And then when I just say, give me a search on Mgtow, do you know what I find? I find women's content on Mgtow, not men's content, or I find weak male content on Mgtow from people who are not Mgtow. If I search for Mgtow, why don't I see somebody like Sandman? Why don't I see somebody like Thinking Ape? They're the Mgtow content creators. Plenty of you guys are the Mgtow content creators, but I don't see any of your content if I search YouTube for Mgtow. They took away the Mgtow tag, right? That's right. You search Mgtow tag, which used to be there with a whole, huge number, hundreds of thousands of channels, hundreds of thousands of videos, millions of videos. It's gone. Do you know who dominated your Mgtow tag? You know who was the most popular Mgtow content creator? Just Pearly Things. That's right. Okay, so that's who dominated that tag. You know what that would be like? That would be like if somebody released a video on how for pregnant women to go through labor, and if it was a man who was giving that advice. Do you realize how retarded this is? Do you realize what a propaganda machine this is? You say Mgtow, and you don't get Mgtow content creators. You get a bunch of women who hate Mgtow. You get a bunch of weak men who are trying to curry favor with the women and the platform. And you know what? They get a shit ton of views. They get good views, right? But it's not Mgtow, is it? So what do you think about all the firing of the federal employees? You know what's great? Go ahead. Search on Google, because Google does the same thing that I'm talking about here, all right? Search mass firing of federal employees, and you know what you'll find? You'll find a whole bunch of news articles that are complaining and whining about the suffering of the federal workers who have lost their jobs. You will find an endless amount of defense for their fraud, corruption, and theft. You will not find the fact that the American people voted for this and that we're trying to fix our budget of corruption. No, you'll find stories of people who wanted to be able to stay at home and work from home. And now we're taking away their free ride. And they're saying this isn't right. No, it wasn't right that you had the job in the first place. Meanwhile, veterans and people hit with natural disasters aren't getting any help. But we've got millions of federal workers working from home on their DEI projects, and all that our media can report on is how it's affecting their individual lives. No, there's no talk about the Americans that are suffering. There's no talk about how our middle class has been destroyed. It's disgusting. I get a little frustrated. I get a little pissed off about it, right? That's because I have some expectation of justice and fair treatment. You got to like the way Trump is handling it, though. He's being very cool, very calm. He's just like, look, we're going to uncover it. If we find out that it's not in line with our values, we're getting rid of it. They've been setting up a government underneath our government for at least like 80 years, okay, to take the American tax dollars and to shuffle it to their organizations and, yes, to tech and to social media companies who will then distort the message such that if you say Mgtow, you get just Pearly Things. You don't get the Mgtow creators. The hashtag itself has been removed because they don't agree with it. We're talking about destroying freedom of speech. We're talking about using your tax dollars against you and for people who want to destroy you. And if you want to find the people who are speaking out against this, you can't find them because they control the search engine and they direct people where they want them to go. Hell, I can't even do it. You know what I mean? On views. Here, check this out. I'm coming into Mgtow and I'm saying, so I'm searching for Mgtow on YouTube and I'm saying, Show them to me by view count. Oh, guess who has the highest view count? That's right, Just Pearly Things. Oh, isn't that great? And it's not even, so I search for Mgtow, and the number one content that I get is Just Pearly Things. With her title is She Realizes She Messed Up, so she interrupts Pearl. That's your Mgtow, okay? Okay, let's move on to the next most viewed Mgtow content on YouTube. And it is Just Pearly Things. Pearl School's entitled Modern Woman. Oh, wow. So that's the second most viewed Mgtow content. All right, let's go on to the third. I'm sure some, Mgtow content creators are going to get in here somewhere. Okay, this one is from Honest Adonna Reactions. Never heard of them. And it's called Women Get Rejected by Mgtow Guy. That's your third most viewed Mgtow content. All right. Now here's a whole bunch of other shorts. None of them from Mgtow content creators. Okay, so here's the fourth one. A Woman Destroys Feminism in 56 Seconds. And it's by the High Caliber Man from 2 years ago. Well, at least the word man is in the, channel name. Okay, but still no Mgtow content creators. Okay, moving on. Number 6. And it is, This Is Why Men Are Going Their Own Way. Hashtag Mgtow. And it's from Horizon. Ever heard of them? Nah, didn't think so. Okay, moving on. Next one is When Mgtow Backfires, Mgtow. And it's from Cat Jammer. Now, I've got nothing against these people. I don't know these people, but I know that they're not Mgtow content creators. I mean, maybe this is a video, so whatever. Okay, next one. Oh, it's Pearl again. It's Just Pearly Things, but it's someone who has taken some of her content and put it onto their channel, right? Oh, you've got to respect that, right? Jesus Christ. It's not even their own content. You've got entire channels that are based on taking somebody else's content and then presenting it as if it's theirs and then getting views on it because Elon Musk and Jordan Peterson are so popular. So why not just take their content? Right. So that's the level of content creation, of original thought that you're getting. Okay. Don't you understand that YouTube itself is funneling all of the Mgtow searches into Just Pearly Things? Don't you get it? Perhaps they've made an agreement with her, that she's only going to present this in the approved methods. So there's your Mgtow content. Here's another one that has 751,000 K views. And it's a movie shot. Mgtow fully explained in under 1 minute. There you go. And the next one, that's another Pearl one. And the next one is from Men Only. Now, I think that they do put out some regular Mgtow content. But it's but again, it's largely the young attractive girl looking into the camera and complaining about how she, the men aren't giving her free money and shit. And then perhaps the channel creator, then comments on it a little bit. So that's not bad. I mean, that's a step up, but it's not actually Mgtow content, is it? It's something talking about the Mgtow subject. So there you go. Good work, my friends. Here's another one. And, this is like the 7th or 8th top Mgtow content on YouTube. And it's from Jennifer Molsky. All right. Yeah. You guys big followers of Jennifer Molsky? I don't think so. Okay. The next one is got, what's his name? Jesse from the Fallen State. Jesse Lee Peterson, right? Not exactly Mgtow, but you gotta respect, you gotta like it. So good for him. Next one, Single Mother. Next one, okay, Men Only, but no Sandman, no Thinking Ape, no TFM, no Howard Dare. How is that? How is that possible? Do you get that they're taking your content and directing people to something other than that content? That's promoting those channels. They become more and more popular. So your king, your leader of Mgtow, right? We don't really like the term king or even leader, but your number one Mgtow content creator is Just Pearly Things. So you go and you support that, and you support where the platform sends you, and you turn your back on the people who have really spoken to the issues that are affecting your life, and you let them disappear. And you uphold people who are pretending to share your values, but are actually leading you astray. I hope this doesn't come as any sort of a surprise for you. I hope you're not hearing this and going, oh my gosh, that's horrible. Like, I hope you've been aware of this for a very long time. So, do you want to help me build anything? Do you want to step up to the plate? I don't blame you if you don't. I don't blame you if you feel like quitting. I don't blame you if you feel like giving up and crying about it and complaining about it. I don't blame you. I don't think it's the smart and healthy thing to do, but it's your call. And don't take my word for any of this. Please do your own research. Please do your own searches. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, donate if you want more content like this. Thank you, Mgtow.